I want to see if INES goes to boot camp, or you know, are they gonna change their locations and all those stuff? Because
Yeah,
those things are gonna matter a lot.
definitely, those things are gonna matter. But one team that always changes where they drop it is Nepali Oni, and we have to see, are they going to go for the standard drop, or are they going to change things this time around as well? And once again, it's going to be DE heading towards that Hathin area, TDP going for the northernmost part, the right side of Hathin, and the split is coming in from the side of PN Gaming as well. TDP are split as well. Janmara is going for the split as well. Only a couple of teams are going to decide to stick around. And once again, Nepali Honi, this thing backfired on them in the last, in Miramar, when all 4 players split up in different directions. But this time around, once again, the battlegrounds of boot camp, they are going to be graced by the presence of INES and Rising Nepal.
Seems like a pretty good game overall out in this scenario. I mean, you can see like the players have split up overall.
Each other. On the other side, Ghana is looking to close the distance, but in this combat on the other side of the map between INES and Rising Nepal, the players are still playing for information. But
what they do is they pick up the gun, they reload it out there only. So he's just waited for him to get inside in a proper area where his 50 bullets can actually be a 100 bullet mark. So we'll have to see what happens, what kind of damage.
Since midday yesterday, R3D need to step up. They need to step up big.
It should be their game, if anything, and I would want to see that happening like anytime really soon. I hope that happens. But then look at this, INES Evil Eye, he is trying to spot the players from Rising Nepal. As Alex Crazy is out there, and the cube, I mean, he was not spotting players till he just popped up 1 bullet. That's gonna just alarm them if anything, but then it's gonna be Evil Eye is gonna be back to square one, where he is still trying to spot the players. Like, his crosshairs are quite accurate, but they are not just at the exact spot as they should be, because they are Rising Nepal is behind the cover, and this guy is doing crouches, like crunches, like what do you call them?
Squats.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
So he's just trying to do that, just out there, trying to take that top TPP, because you know it kind of matters for the players. You need to have the advantage of the area all around yourself, like left TPP, right TPP, top TPPs, and all those
There
things.
goes the plane.
Yeah, the plane shadow was trying to slither in like a snail.
Wait
for it,
go.
legend, wait. Oh, alright, Derry. I was gonna say legend, wait for it, Derry, but then alright. Also, the extreme goes on as INES machine was out there, and M249, yes, there.
And it's on the
with
ground
the ghillie
now.
suit.
Yeah, with the ghillie suit, the M249. So 2 M249, if they are picked up by the same team, it's just gonna be brutal. And imagine if the same guy carries 2 of the same guns now.
I mean, that is going to be something. But we're coming back to boot camp. There's a machine. He is trying to take the fight against Solti, as he has dropped Solti Extreme.
Yeah.
Spraying that far with a 3x in these kind of scenarios, it's difficult still. But still, he is managing to go for it. That's an incredible thing by this guy. And INES, there are 2-3 players from INES' side. You know, Badrev, the guy that does a lot of damage. And they have still not left boot camp right now. The second circle to talk, to be precise, that they have to get inside the circle. 130 meters for INES as well to get in the zone right now.
Yeah, and on the other hand, Rivals is going to go in on T2K, but INES Badrev is trying to peek the ridge and spot the players from the side of Solti Squad. Solti Squad, they were in trouble when the players from NHN get the chicken dinner, but that is going to be the big question, as NHN Vcash is going to be taken down. PN Mafia Ninja is going to lose life to INES Machine. IR2 is going to get Vcash. Can he get the kill, as well as Blend is going to be finished off by PN Gaming Machine. Machine is a machine right now, not stopping.
Yeah, and Lake was out in front of him. Which team is going to get eliminated? Look at this. Asek is right in front of INES Badre, but still he's going for the long shots of Janmara, and he has been spotted. He was shot just 1 shot out there, but still he is living to survive another day. Solti Extreme goes down, but the play is on. Solti AJ goes down as well as Lake OP also goes down. Nepali only gets eliminated as Hype Dalion still surviving, but for how long? Team T2 gets eliminated on the 13. 12 teams remaining, 34 players alive.
Them survive for a little bit longer, but Janmara out in the open. PN Afsek, the only man left standing for his team. Can he clutch this one out? INES, they are right in front of them. Janmara is there as well with 3 players. 3 versus 4 versus 1 in this triangle. Who is going to come out on top? Who's going to survive? INES, they can make...
We'll have to see what happens. Will they step up to that? I think they have good amount of initials for themselves. But look at this. Wadu sir has spotted some players. Please don't take some Elementrix. Is orange right now, so that is going to be 1 loss for Elementrix as well. Elementrix is orange outside the circle. Pooman and Shaga still outside the circle, just trying to wait in at the edge. DE DE has all the 4 players, has 4 kills for themselves. Janmara's Nang goes down. Elementrix Orange has been eaten by the players. No, DE Racer goes down in an instance. That is going to change a lot of things. Elementrix Shaka goes down, but Chala, DE Warriors is just trying to move in forward. You can see the alive people. Elementrix was outside the circle. Now they have made their way inside the circle right now. Janmara was kind of spotted, but Vardusa needs to give a revive right now as 2 players have been taken down. Will the forecast be added? But look at this, Molotov actually comes in, and that is going to burn them out as Janmara exits the stage. 3 teams alive, ladies and gentlemen. 9 players surviving. Snakes are coming in. Snakes are gonna bite. We'll have to see what happens as Machine, Badrev, and Evil Eye want to charge in slowly and steadily. The circle is not on anyone. Illusion Sir outside the circle was trying to put up some heat for himself, and Vardusa has been spotted, and Raiden Sir has been spotted. Machine and Badrev, the deadly duo, is doing deadly damage out here as they go for one more person. Just 1 player remaining from DE. What's gonna happen? 44.44% was their percentage of forecast, but that is looking to fall short right now. Shifusa is the lone survivor moving in the open, gets spotted, and DE gets eliminated. 2 teams remaining, 5 players out there. INES's Badrev has the capability of 1v3. Can he do it? 1v2 right now in this situation. Can he do it? Shaka with K9 is moving forward. Switches to M4 right now to Molotov. Badrev spots him. Badrev 1 HP. Badrev 1 HP. Goes down. And Elementrix for a comeback.